Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and I recently posted in Reddit on how I was able to stream movie files from my PlayStation 5 to my PlayStation Portal. And I got a lot of different reactions to this. So I decided to make a video on how exactly do you set this up. You're going to need a few different things to get this set up. As you can see on the right hand side here, I have a USB stick or a USB hard drive, and you're going to need one or the other so that you can plug it into the USB port on the back of your PlayStation 5. This is what will house your movie files. You can rip your own DVDs or Blu-rays in MP4 format and store them on the drive, and then plug this into the back of the PS5, and that's where they'll stay. Then we use the Media Gallery app on the dashboard of your PS5 while you're remote connected via your portal to watch your movies. So this is not a hard thing to do. It seemed like a lot of people really didn't know about this. So if you want to rip your own movies to files and then put them on a hard drive or a USB stick, you can easily then, just build up a library and stream them to your portal. And I'm going to show you exactly what we do to get this done step by step, just in case you're not computer savvy. So let's go. I'll go over to the computer and I will show you exactly how to set this up. Okay, so here we are on my PC. I've hooked up that drive. It comes up as the F drive on mine. It may be different on yours. It's just a 1 terabyte USB 3.0 hard drive, external hard drive. And you can see in the properties here that this is formatted as exFAT. You can do FAT32, but I like exFAT because you can do larger files if you need to. So just format this in exFAT. You can either do it by right-clicking it, or you can go down and you can go to Disk Management, go to the drive that you want to select, which is my F drive, right-click on that, and click Format. And we can format it this way. So you just format it, make sure that it's exFAT, make sure your allocation size is default. You don't have to have anything in the volume label if you don't want to, and we format it and we're good to go. So that's the one way of formatting it. The other way is just to right click and then go to Format, and you can see that we can drop down for this particular drive. It can be NTFS or exFAT. I'm going to choose exFAT, and default allocation, I'll just leave the volume label at new volume. Doesn't really matter. So that's how you format it and get it ready to house your video files. Now on my desktop, I've got 2 movies that I ripped off of my Blu-rays. And what we're going to do first, since they can't sit on the root drive, make a movie folder, or any folder. It can be a new folder, it can be called whatever you want. I called mine Movies. And I've got a Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and I have Furiosa, Mad Max Saga, and both of them are in .mp4 that I ripped from my Blu-rays to use here. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy these. You can either cut or copy them into the movie folder, and we'll let that take its time and do that. Now once that's done, you'll have those 2 movies in a folder called Movies on the root of your either USB stick or your hard drive. And how we're going to access this is we're going to plug this drive into the back of our PS5. And then when we get to our dashboard, we're going to use the Media Gallery app under the Games tab. If you go to the Media tab, it's going to pretty much block anything in the Media tab. So this is going to be screenshots and video clips. You can view and manage your saved media. So we're going to use that. And then once we go in there, you're going to notice a second portion, which I'll show you in just a second. Once we get in the Media Gallery, you've got all favorites, your trophies, your albums, and then of course you have USB now because we have that external USB drive hooked up there. We also have now a folder called Movies. We'll just double click into that. We'll be able to select the movie that we want to watch on our portal, and it will stream it to the portal. So that's pretty much the setup. It's not difficult, and it should be good to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is that same drive, the terabyte drive that I've got here, I'm just going to plug this into the back of my PS5, and that is where it's going to stay until I want to load different or more movies on it. You can see that it's lit up there, ready to go, and then when we turn on the PS5, we should be good to go under the media gallery. So what we want to do now, of course, is connect to our PS5 with our portal. So we'll do that real quickly. And this is a simple and easy connection since my PS5 is not in rest mode. It's already on, so it shouldn't take too long to connect here. So we are good to go. Let's get into the main dashboard, show you exactly where to go, and show you some playback so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now on the main screen here, you'll see in the upper left-hand corner you have games and media. If you go to anything in media, that's going to be where YouTube is and all those other things, and those always get blocked when streaming to the portal. Now if we stay in the games section, you do have an option for your video clips and screenshots here in media gallery. So let's open that up. And once we open up Media Gallery, you're going to see that you have all of your screenshots, your favorites, your trophies, your albums, and now you have a USB tab. Now you can see that there in the middle is the movies folder that I made. And once we get in there, we've got both of the movies that I put on the drive. Now again, I ripped these movies from my own Blu-rays in a 1080p resolution because that's the resolution of the portal itself. So just make it easy to match. And as you can see, the quality is very, very good. This is a Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It plays back very well. The player itself is very bare bones though. You can fast forward, you can reverse, you can pause and play, but it will not remember if you watch half the movie and then you go back in, it'll start again from the beginning. So just be aware of that fact. But the quality is great streaming, and obviously you're not going to get blocked. Here's Furiosa again in 1080p. And there is, on the right-hand side, is my thumb cap that's hanging on for dear life. I guess I'll have to fix that after this video. But here's Furiosa, and this is also looking very good. Again, I ripped these into 1080p resolution in .mp4 format so that they'll easily play back in the media gallery app. So there you go. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. So if you want to play movie files or maybe even TV shows and you want to store them on a hard drive or a USB stick and just have that in the back of your PS5, you can definitely stream movies while you're laying in bed or whenever you want to watch a movie right to your portal. So I hope this helped you guys out, this little tutorial. It's very easy to set up. I did it in less than 10 minutes myself. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed this little how-to video, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.